Hey guys, Danny here, putting subframe connectors on my sn95, the Maximum Motorsports full-length weld-on ones, and note was to put it on a drive-on lift where the car isn't twisting or anything when you put it up to weld it, and then later on the next day, once 90% was welded, we finished it up on the two-post lift. Peace. Hope you enjoy. I got my Mustang up on the lift, the drive-on lift, to install these powder-coated Maximum Motorsports full-length subframe connectors. Thanks to the best, most awesome girlfriend for getting me these. There's instructions online. This isn't a tutorial. There's better tutorials than mine out here. This is just a progression video through the vlogs behind the scenes of me working on my drift stang. So I'm going to do the passenger side first. It lines up from here, goes across here. So I had the subframe connector laid out, and it was a little tight in here because this was jacked up on and it was spread out wider. But now I got it going, and you can see there's a bit of a gap. Like a pretty big gap, and you can see it's also not flush with frame rail here. So I guess you have to bend the subframe to use a press, and try not to bend the tube. I'm gonna use probably a big metal plate or something, and I'm gonna have to bend it straighter so that this gap isn't as big. And I don't know how I'm gonna deal with the being crooked. That's kind of annoying. So it says to bend right here, and I guess that's why there's like these dimples, is so that it's easy to bend. And then they have the plates so that you can weld it up. Like here, there's a bend here, and then they put the plate over it and weld it, and I guess that stops the tube from being easily bent here. It like gives it a bit of rigidity back to where it was crushed. So that's what they give you the spare plates for. So I'm gonna try and bend that down gently. Having a bigger flat piece of metal here is probably better. That's like the biggest thing I have, I think. And they say you don't have to bend this far for it to have a big effect in the backside. We are getting ready to weld. Yes, this is a pretty big gap. We're gonna put some plate in there and weld it up. Some places fill the gap, other places you don't. And got the seat bracket tightened down and cleaned up, ready to weld. It's actually not very far off at all here. I'm okay with that being how high mileage and beat up this car is. I'm not welding it, he is. So we are filling said gap with plate and getting a bigger piece for the back, right? The hoopty.
Oh yeah, that'll work wonderful.
The big gaps, filling them nice. How do you feel about that?
Oh, she's done.
So you got to give an update. We're doing the right side, for the driver's side, and
Yeah, that's the left side, Dan.
yeah. I know, I'm looking at the right, and then I'm like, well, driver's side. It is super bacony. And
Had to air hammer the hell out of it.
yeah, set those brackets to try and get some extra room. It was probably, instead of sitting flush here, it was like over here, like completely the whole width of the connector to the wrong side. So it was pretty bad.
You always do that right when I start making noise.
Yeah,
As soon as you're like, I'm gonna record, and I'm like, I just picked up the hammer.
I feel how hot that is from here.
Yeah, she's steamy.
What is that?
Well, to fill the gap, you gotta really run the top, because that's a filler piece in there. So really, you gotta fill the top, fill the bottom, and then come across and bridge it in the middle. Do like a weave across to make sure you get good penetration on the piece you're installing and the piece you're welding to.
The bacon up there.
Yeah, the bacon. The
And
bent, destroyed bacon.
Yeah, and that was a big hole in there.
All of it.
And then they say weld up those holes at, I'm guessing at the end.
It's gonna, I'll hit it right now. I don't know. It wasn't arcing, so I gave it a try.
Fill that middle hole there. Middle. You're gonna hit the top edge now?
Yeah, I'm just gonna clean that top edge up a little. And then continue down the side.
Yeah. Okay, done welding up subframe connectors. Well, ran out of 2-pound wire spool and still have the other cover for the bend to weld up. Seat brackets weld up. Gonna clean everything off. Hit it with some alcohol on a rag, and then we will give it one coat of primer. And make sure everything's cleaned off. Yep. Pretty bent and beat up car. Needing a lot of gapping to be filled. It is 1 o'clock. I got here at 7:30 and started lining it up. And you've been welding the whole time.
Since 11:30.
Oh yeah. Should be mint now.